Imagine waking up one day and realizing you're financially free. No more living paycheck to paycheck, no more stressing over bills, and you finally have the ability to afford the life you truly desire. Sounds like a dream, right? But what if I told you that achieving financial success isn't about some stroke of luck or winning the lottery? It's about adopting the right money habits today that will set you up for a much wealthier tomorrow. Stick with me to the very end of this video because I'm unveiling the money habits that can make you rich. Seriously, you do not want to ignore these. I've seen the power of these habits firsthand, and trust me, they can be life-changing. Welcome back to Smart Moyen, where we help young adults hustle smart, earn smart, and live smart. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on any of these smart financial tips. Now let's dive right in. One of the most powerful habits I swear by, and so many other wealthy people do too, is paying yourself first. What does that actually mean? Before you even think about spending a single dime on things like bills, entertainment, or shopping, set aside a portion of your income specifically for savings and investments. Think of it like this: you've already done the hard work of earning that money, so the first person you should be paying is you. This is like the golden rule of wealth building, and for good reason. When you prioritize paying yourself first, you're essentially saying that your financial well-being is non-negotiable. It's like putting your oxygen mask on first before helping others on a plane. You need to secure your financial future before you can truly enjoy life and help others. Now I get it, you might be thinking, Graham, I can barely afford my expenses as it is, how am I supposed to save? And listen, I've been there. When I first started out as a real estate agent, I was barely scraping by. But even then I made it a non-negotiable to pay myself first, even if it was just a small amount. Here's an actionable tip: aim to save at least 20% of your income before anything else. If 20% feels impossible right now, that's okay. Start with whatever you can, even if it's just 5% or 10%, and gradually increase it over time. And here's a pro tip: automate your savings. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your savings and investment accounts so you don't even have to think about it. It's so tempting, right? As soon as you start earning more money, you want to reward yourself with a nicer apartment, a newer car, fancier dinners. But this, my friends, is a dangerous trap known as lifestyle inflation. It's like you're on a treadmill, running faster and faster but never actually getting ahead. The wealthy, they understand that true wealth isn't about how much money you earn. It's about how much money you keep, and more importantly, what you do with it. It's about building a solid financial foundation that can withstand any storm, not just looking flashy on the outside. So, how do you actually live below your means? It starts with being really honest with yourself about your spending habits. I'm talking about getting granular here. Track every single dollar you spend for a month. You can use a budgeting app, a spreadsheet, or even just a good old-fashioned notebook. Once you have a clear picture of where your money is going, you can start identifying areas where you can cut back. And I'm not talking about depriving yourself here. It's about being mindful and intentional with your spending. Ask yourself, do I really need to eat out 3 times this week, or could I cook at home instead? Do I really need that expensive gym membership when I can work out outdoors for free? Do I really need to buy that new gadget, or am I just trying to keep up with the Joneses? Here's the thing about wealthy people. They don't just save money, they put their money to work for them through investments. They understand that money sitting idle in a savings account is actually losing value over time due to inflation. You're actually losing money if it's just sitting there. Investing is like planting seeds. The earlier you plant those seeds, the more time they have to grow and flourish. It's the magic of compound interest. Compound interest is essentially earning interest on your interest, and it's one of the most powerful forces in finance. Now, I know investing can seem intimidating, especially if you're new to this, but trust me, it's not as complicated as you might think. If you're just starting out, a great option is to invest in low-cost index funds. These are basically baskets of stocks that track a specific market index like the S&P 500. They're a great way to diversify your portfolio and reduce your risk. Another option is real estate. I'm a huge advocate for real estate investing because it offers so many benefits like cash flow, appreciation, and tax advantages. And of course, there's the classic retirement account like a 401k or a Roth IRA. The key here is to start early and be consistent with your contributions. Chapter 4. Increase your income streams. Here's a hard truth: relying on a single source of income is risky. It's like putting all your eggs in one basket and hoping that basket never falls. Wealthy people, they understand this, and that's why they build multiple streams of income. They create a financial safety net for themselves so that if one stream dries up, they have others to fall back on. Think about it like this: you have your main job, that's one stream. But on top of that, you could have income coming in from investments, a side hustle, rental properties, online businesses, or even royalties from creative work. The point is to diversify your income sources so that you're not overly reliant on anyone in particular. This way you're more financially resilient and better equipped to handle unexpected challenges. And listen, I know what you're thinking. Graham, I'm already working my tail off at my job. How am I supposed to find the time and energy for anything else? And listen, I get it. Building multiple income streams does take effort and dedication. But here's the thing, it doesn't have to happen overnight. You can start small and gradually build up over time. Maybe you start by freelancing on the weekends or selling handmade goods online. The key is to take action and start exploring different possibilities. Chapter 5. Avoid bad debt. Now, I'm not here to demonize all debt. Used strategically, debt can actually be a powerful tool for building wealth. I built my entire real estate portfolio using debt. But the key distinction here is between good debt and bad debt. Good debt is debt that helps you build wealth over time, like a mortgage on a rental property that generates passive income, or a student loan for an education that will lead to a higher-paying job. Bad debt, on the other hand, is debt that keeps you trapped in a cycle of financial struggle. I'm talking about high-interest consumer debt like credit card debt. You know, the kind that tempts you with those minimum payments that seem so manageable at first, but then end up costing you thousands of dollars in interest over time. It's like a financial anchor weighing you down, preventing you from reaching your full financial potential. So, how do you break free from the clutches of bad debt? The first step is to acknowledge the problem and make a commitment to tackle it head-on. Chapter 6. Never stop learning about money. The world of finance is constantly evolving, and what worked yesterday might not necessarily work tomorrow. Wealthy people, they understand this, and they're committed to lifelong learning when it comes to managing their money. They don't just rely on outdated advice or blindly follow the crowd. They read books, attend financial seminars, listen to podcasts, seek out mentors, and surround themselves with other financially savvy individuals. They're constantly seeking to expand their knowledge and stay ahead of the curve. Think of it like this: investing in your financial education is one of the highest return investments you can make. The knowledge and skills you gain will pay dividends for years to come. So, how can you start investing in your financial education today? Well, one actionable step is to commit to reading at least one financial book per month. There are countless incredible books out there that can teach you everything from investing basics to advanced wealth-building strategies. And the best part is, most of this information is readily available for free online. There are tons of amazing financial educators and resources out there. The key is to be selective about your sources and make sure you're getting accurate and unbiased information. Outro: stay smart and stay wealthy. Building wealth isn't about luck or hitting the jackpot, it's about adopting the right money habits and being consistent over time. These habits aren't complicated, but they do require discipline and a willingness to challenge your old beliefs about money. Remember, the journey to financial freedom is a marathon, not a sprint. There will be setbacks along the way, but the key is to stay focused on your goals and never give up. Now, I want to hear from you. Which one of these money habits are you going to start implementing immediately? Let me know in the comments section below. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more smart money tips. Until next time, stay smart and stay wealthy.